Talk about the summer heat, which turned into summer storms for many of us tonight.
Yeah, what about the weekend? Chief Meteorologist Gene Norman is in the Storm Track Weather Center.
Yeah, it looks like we could see some more storms. In fact, tomorrow's storms may get going a little bit earlier, and that may keep us from seeing the kind of hot weather that we saw today, 98 before the afternoon storms and the evening storms. But I want to show you this interesting time lapse that I took earlier this evening from our tower cam here atop Red Mountain. It looks like the lightning turned night or twilight into day. Pretty exciting, and there were quite a few of those rumblers around earlier this evening. This was just north of downtown. But things have quieted down now. What we're tracking, though, is because of the rain we have, we may likely see some fog overnight, along with some stormy periods over the weekend. And then, believe it or not, a cool front is forecast to come our way the middle of next week that may give us a nice break from the heat. Not quite like the fronts that we had in July, but we'll take them. Our Futurecast computer model shows there could be a couple of spotty showers already tomorrow morning and during the afternoon. Look at how the model breaks out these storms and pops them around. So there'll be storms around, maybe not for everybody at the same time, but whatever you have planned tomorrow, make sure you keep the rain gear handy because you'll likely either drive through a storm or you may be having a storm come visit you for a little while before it moves on out, and those will continue on into the evening. In fact, there could still be some decent thunderstorms on into tomorrow evening, and then another round is expected as we head into Sunday. Let's take a live look out in Homewood, which got hit pretty hard by some of the storms tonight. You saw the tree damage. Right now the winds are calm, but the air is plenty juicy. 75 the temperature, 72 is the dew point. That means the humidity is very high at 90%. Elsewhere across central Alabama, temperatures are mainly in the mid to upper 70s, so it's going to be a balmy night. The atmosphere primed for more storms to fire as a series of upper-level disturbances heads our way. Now, although we're going to have rain on the weekend, we really do need it. Take a look at the drought index from 2 weeks ago. A good part of central Alabama was classified in the dry condition from the National Weather Service. Look what's happened over the last 2 weeks. That area has expanded, and a part of West Jefferson County has moved into a moderate drought. The rain today has helped, and hopefully we'll get some more over the weekend that will do even more to reduce our deficit. Weather where you live for tonight shows temperatures mainly in the low to mid 70s in the western neighborhoods, which also got some rain, so it's going to be a humid night there. Maybe some low clouds and fog in the morning, but scattered showers and thunderstorms will rumble around tomorrow. That should keep temperatures down. We may not get too far above 90 for the afternoon highs. Swing it over to our eastern neighborhoods, which will most likely have that fog because they really got a ton of rain. Talladega over into sections of Calhoun County and Clay County. Overnight lows will be in the low 70s there. And then tomorrow, again, temperatures kept down because of thunderstorms with highs barely above 90 degrees. Well, you know I rate the next day's weather from 1 to 10. It's called the Norman number for tomorrow. We're going to keep it at a 5. And as we head into the second half of the weekend, we're looking for about a 50% coverage and chance of rain on Sunday, 30% on Monday. Then this front comes through on Tuesday. That'll touch off some more storms, but after that, rain chances go down a bit on Wednesday. Look at the highs on Thursday and Friday. Not much of a chance of rain, and temperatures should be kept down in the low 90s. Let's get a quick check on what happened with Ezell. It was a hurricane yesterday. It made landfall this morning as a tropical storm, and now it's just about all gone. Thanks to the big mountains and the volcanoes in the Big Island, this thing really got knocked down. It's still a tropical storm, and behind it is still Julio, which may impact the islands by the second half of the weekend. Let me show you what it did do there, the Ezell, when it moved through. It did hit hardest on the Big Island, hitting Pahoa during high tide, and powerful winds broke apart homes, splintered trees. The governor says, again, those massive volcanic mountains helped absorb the storm's impact, but the National Guard is conducting damage assessments. Some roads are impassable, and about 21,000 homes are still without power.